Today at Reference Home Theater, we are reviewing the newest 12-inch sealed subwoofer from SVS, the SB-2000 Pro. With the SB-2000 Pro, SVS has made many improvements from the previous 2000 series models. The updated 12-inch driver pairs a 15-pound magnet with a lightweight aluminum cone to offer high SPLs without giving up control and detail. The updated amplifier offers 550 watts of RMS power, but can provide over 1500 watts when the situation calls for it. The SVS app for iOS and Android lets you control the subwoofer over Bluetooth, so you can adjust the volume, phase, crossover, and all other settings from your listening position to make setup easier than ever before. Finished in a standard black ash, the SVS SB-2000 Pro comes in at $800, with the piano black finish of my review sample costing $100 more. You can also choose to buy two and receive a $100 discount on the package. Typically, a package from SVS means getting out the furniture dolly and painfully moving a giant subwoofer into place. The compact size of the SB-2000 Pro, at just under 40 pounds and around 15 inches on each side, makes it far easier to get into position. It took me under 5 minutes to completely unbox a subwoofer, hook it up, and repackage the box. The big question is, how much will this compact size and relatively low weight impact its performance with movies and music compared to larger subwoofers? The rear panel of the SVS SB-2000 Pro is fairly standard. You have RCA stereo inputs, one of which is an LFE input, RCA outputs for connecting another sub, a USB port for powering SVS's SoundPath wireless adapter, and controls for volume, phase, and low pass that can also be set using the SVS app for iOS and Android. The SVS app makes it much easier to adjust the settings on the SB-2000 Pro. You can adjust the volume, choose between a number of presets, as well as adjusting the phase, the polarity, and the crossover. The 3-band parametric equalizer is controlled in the app to fix room issues, and overall, the app makes setup much easier than doing it manually. Now that we've covered the details of the SB-2000 Pro, it's time to talk about performance. Listening to One from U2, with the SB-2000 Pro, the drum and bass offered up far more impact than I've heard before when listening at home. Detail is fantastic, and the soundstage offered more detail and depth than I can recall hearing in the past. While I'm not a huge electronic music listener, I can't imagine listening to it without a subwoofer if I was. Switching between listening to Underworld with and without the SB-2000 engaged made a huge difference, as the bottom octaves in the music just disappeared without the sub. My front-range speakers are full-range KEF THX in-walls, but even they can't come close to producing the bass in the way that the SVS SB-2000 Pro does. Into the Spider-Verse opens with a lot of bass and never lets up. With the SB-2000 Pro, I didn't feel like anything was missing, and my kids could feel the vibrations in the other room. The real torture test for a subwoofer is the opening of Edge of Tomorrow. The bass notes sink well below 20 Hz, so I knew the SB-2000 Pro was going to fail at this just due to its size. What impressed me is how it failed. When the notes got too deep for it to handle, it just passed them over. So many other subwoofers will push themselves too hard, filling the room with horrible sounding distortion and other artifacts. If you want to hear these tones, you're going to need a much bigger subwoofer. But the SB-2000 Pro handles it well, given that it can't possibly keep up with those tones. On my remaining movie tests, from the bass-packed Godzilla King of the Monsters to Mission Impossible Fallout, the SB-2000 Pro did a great job. It can't deliver the full impact of scenes like the lightning storm in Mission Impossible Fallout, but it packs a punch that is much bigger than I thought a sub this tiny could deliver with movies. In the end, the SVS SB-2000 Pro outperformed what I thought an $800 12-inch sealed subwoofer can do. The compact size makes it easy to hide in a room, and even if you have full-range speakers, you will benefit from the extra punch it provides in the lower octaves. If I mostly listen to music, the SB-2000 Pro is an easy choice, But if I listen to more movies, I might look into upgrading to the larger SB-3000 for that extra impact. You'll find links below to our full review of the SVS SB-2000 Pro, along with our other SVS subwoofer reviews. Thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe to be notified of future videos.